In, checks down right, James White in the flat, 35, a stiff arm, out of bounds at the 40. Mark Barron escorts him into his own bench. Let's see about the penalty marker, which came at the snap. And actually it came from both sides.
Illegal shift. 2 men moving. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
That'll turn 2nd and 8 into 2nd down and 13 and erase the first down catch and run.
Again, you know, it seems like both of these offenses are struggling and they're starting to get a little frustrated. You're starting to see penalties that you normally don't see from the Patriots. And so that means your defense is doing a really good job because they want to lean on the running game. They want to lean on the running game and limit Tom's exposure. They don't want to get him hit.
2nd and 13 from the 26, the new spot of the football. White stays in the game to the left of Brady in the backfield. 7.5 to play, third quarter. Brady puts his hands to his helmet. He calls for motion from his right side. Edelman steps up in the pocket, dodges the rush, throws middle. Edelman to catch, and he goes down immediately at the 34-yard line. So 8 yards on the gain. LaMarcus Joyner there to touch him down. 3rd down and 5 left. Brady got rid of it just as Fowler came around that left side and forced him to step up in the pocket.
You know, Aqib Talib is upset right now because he passed Edelman off to LaMarcus Joyner, who didn't commit to him. He kind of played back and played safe. He felt like if he would have committed, he'd have got a chance to get an interception there.
3rd down for the Patriots from the 34 of New England. Peters at the LA 35-yard line. They were looking top shelf to Chris Hogan, and Peters was plastered on the 6th-year receiver for New England. The Rams defense gets off the field again.
Marcus Peters does a great job of staying on his leverage, staying outside. Tom Brady trying to throw the ball outside. He almost gets a pick. Hogan has to turn into the defender and knock the ball out of Marcus Peters' hands.
On 4th and 5 from their own 34, New England set up to punt with Ryan Allen. He's been excellent tonight. JoJo Natson hoping for a chance to return. A tight spiral, angled short and left. Natson takes it at the 25, and he's snowed under. A tackle by Matthew Slater, the special teams all-star, who seems to be everywhere for the Patriots on this night. 23-yard line, the spot of the ball for Jared Goff and the Rams. Can they get points, trailing 3-0 with 6:33 to go in the third? You're listening to Super Bowl 53 on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Dr. Grant Stevens, Marina Plastic Surgery, Marina Del Rey. This is a great guy. He has been making people thin for years and years now. And you've heard me talk about Cool Sculpting. This is a way that you can melt away 2 or 3 inches around your waist. It's 2019. You've got that New Year's resolution. You're eating right, but there's still that extra that you can't get rid of. That's what Cool Sculpting is for. Because right now you can get 25% off Cool Sculpting. Call 855-LA-FREEZE or go to freezethefat.com.
Anyone who has ever needed self-storage knows what a hassle it can be. You have to rent or borrow a truck, and then from 233-5696, 877-233-5696.
Tomorrow is the day we react. Super Bowl Monday, the day after. Get started at 6 a.m. with Super Bowl champion Keyshawn Johnson on ESPN LA 710.
Good evening once again from Atlanta and Super Bowl 53, and welcome back to our SoCal Mercedes-Benz broadcast booth. 6 minutes, 33 seconds on the third quarter clock. It has not been a good night offensively for Sean McVay, Jared Goff, and the Los Angeles Rams. They still don't have 100 total net yards. They're stuck on 82 as they've had the football 8 times. They've punted every single time. But, Mo, they're still only trailing 3 points, and they've got the football back at their 23-yard line.
The offense hasn't been playing well, but the defense is giving them opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. It's going to have to click one way or another for this offense. You may have to take a shot downfield if you get time and see if Brandon Cooks can come out with a PI or a big catch. Find a way to get the ball down the field.
Sean McVay pacing his sideline. He's at the 50. The Rams are at their 23. C.J. Anderson gets the call in the backfield. Goff under center. 3-step drop. Hits his back foot. Throws right side. It's caught by Josh Reynolds with his back to the sideline. He's shoved out at the 30, a gain of 7 yards. Jason McCourty, a slot corner for this New England defense, shoved him out of bounds. But it's a pickup of 7 yards, 2nd and 3.
Great job here going to your quick game, a speed out, a quick out to Josh Reynolds. Great job catching the ball, securing it, and getting great yardage.
And you get Jared a feel-good completion. 2nd and 3, the Rams ahead of the chains. Anderson behind Goff. They'll give to him. He finds a hole middle and pushes the pile up for first down yardage to the 34. Seems like a pretty good formula.
quick game is going to help you. If you're struggling getting the ball down the field and there's taking a lot of things away, you got to go to your quick game to get rhythm passes, get chunks of yards, small chunks of yards, and then move the chains.
Only the 4th first down for the Rams. Quick snap. Goff play fakes. Goff to throw. He drills one left side. Caught by Brandon Cooks at midfield left sideline. He went to the ground to bring it in, working against Stephon Gilmore, the best corner that the Patriots have to offer. Good against good right there, and the Archer wins it for a first down.
These guys went at it last year in practice all the time, so they know each other. And that's why you put Stephon Gilmore on Brandon Cooks there. He sells the go route, runs a great comeback, finds a way to get open, comes back and catches the ball. Really good throw here by Jared Goff. Now it's time to get that rhythm going, keep it going, and put this ball in the end zone.
Rams break the huddle. They come to midfield. 1st and 10 from the 50. It's still CJ behind Jared Goff. Cooks in motion. They give to Anderson. Over right tackle. He stumbles through the hole. He's into Patriots territory, and he's down at the 46 of New England. 4 yards on the pickup for C.J. Anderson. The Rams are on schedule, and they've got a bit of rhythm here offensively inside the 5-minute mark, third quarter, trailing New England 3-0.
I just saw C.J. Anderson get skinny through the hole and find a way to get some yardage when there was nothing there. Keep running the ball like that with him, and then spill in some Todd Gurley, and you'll have a plan.
A tight end and a receiver to each side for Goff, who dropped to throw. The blitz is coming. He checks down to Anderson, who did not even have eyes on the quarterback. Goff just using Anderson to buy an incompletion and live to see third down. 3rd and 7 as we pause 10 seconds for Station ID on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
This is Andrew Whitworth. You're listening to Super Bowl 53.
This is John Johnson. You're listening to Super Bowl 53.
ESPN LA 710, KSPN Los Angeles.
Lawrence Guy got pressure on Jared Goff, blowing up that would-be screen to C.J. Anderson, leaving 3rd down and 7 for the Rams. On the plus side of midfield, they're at the New England 47. They're 0 of 8 on 3rd down today. Here comes the rush. Goff stands in. He deals down the middle. Caught by Robert Woods. First down LA at the 29 of New England. Jonathan Jones draped all over number 17 in royal and yellow. And the sure-handed USC Trojan, the Carson native, gets the Rams down inside the 30.
And that's a play where Jared Goff has to stand in the pocket with guys bearing down on him. There's stunts. Guys are coming in all over the place. He stands in there and puts the ball in a spot where Robert Woods is able to go and make a play on it. Again, you have to be able to make plays in this game that are going to be untimely. Really good job there by Jared Goff standing in the pocket.
They needed 7 to convert their first down. They got 18. C.J. Anderson in the game, and Sean McVay has to burn a timeout with 2 on the play clock. 3:40 left in the 3rd. The Rams in business for the first time in this half, and they have to spend the first of 3 timeouts.
Yeah, this is where you don't want to burn timeouts. Now, in the first half, it's okay because you get some back in the second half. You don't want to burn timeout in the third quarter because normally these games come down to 3 points or more, and you want to have a chance to be able to, if you get the ball, to be able to save clock and go.
Let's go down to the field and bring in DeMarco.
No, I agree with you guys. That's exactly what you're going to need to do. Robert Woods, no space. Jared Goff, you're going to have to stand in there, and it seems like the officials aren't helping Goff at all. He has been getting battered on every single pass attempt, and the Patriots are doing a good job keeping Danny Shelton, their big guy, their new Vince Wilfork, fresh, and then bringing him in to push the pocket and open up lanes for other guys. You're going to have to come hard down the hard road to score here.
Danny Shelton, 6'2", 345, and it seems like every time C.J. Anderson is in the game, 71 in white is joining him.
He may be a little bit bigger than 345, JB.
Anderson behind Goff. 1st and 10 from the 29. They want to throw. Goff well protected. He climbs. He throws. End zone all alone. Back of the end zone, incomplete to Brandon Cooks. He was underneath the goalpost, and when Goff let it go, there wasn't a Patriot within 10 yards. Jason McCourty closed quickly. That should have been 6.
Yeah, they let him go in coverage. He had to wait for the ball. In those type of situations, it's tough. Jared sees him late, fires it, a little bit too much on it, and you allow the defender to come in and make a play on the ball. Brandon
leaping underneath the goalpost, got 2 hands on the football, but it's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 from the 29 of New England. 3-0 Patriots. Goff and the Rams looking to take the lead. Helmet high, shotgun snap, blitz up the middle. Protection holds up. They swing it right side. Anderson to catch the 30. He goes down the right sideline and out of bounds near the 25-yard line. C.J. Anderson leaking out right side to set up third down for L.A. with 3:25 and rolling on the clock. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Now, that's a real good play design because Coach McVay understands that New England's going to blitz the back. Blitz the back. So what you do, you start them on the left side, you have them cross protection, get all the way to the right, then get to the flat. Jared finds and you get a gain of 4.
No negative plays here from the 26 of New England. You're in time field goal range, a chance to get your first points of the night. 3rd down and 7 awaits Jared Goff. He's set up in the shotgun. He has the snap. Goff hit, sacked at the 35. He's spun down by 3 Patriots. The charge led by Dante Hightower. The blitz gets home, and it just turned into a long field goal.
You said no negative plays. They're going to play man-to-man. Jared's looking downfield. If you don't see anything, you got to try to get to your back as soon as possible. This Rams offensive line, they're struggling with these stunts and games that the Patriots are going to use, and they've been executing that all playoffs.
Instead of a 44-yard attempt, it turns into a 53-yard try for Greg Zuerlein. From the right hash and out of the hold of Johnny Hecker. His first attempt this evening. He's ready. Snap is back. Hold is down. The kick clears the line. And Greg Zuerlein got it to tie the game in the 3rd quarter with 2:11 remaining. 3 apiece. The Rams have found their footing. You're listening to Super Bowl 53 on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Oh, Valentine's Day. I hate it when I go to hug someone really sexy and my face smashes right into the mirror. Your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get your tickets to see the fabulous Engelbert Humperdinck at Morongo, coming February 15th.
And the number 1 reason to go to Morongo Casino Resort and Spa this week.
Big screens for the big game. Join us for the Big Game Blitz this Sunday. Great food, cold drinks, photos, and great giveaways in the Morongo Ballroom.
Morongo, good times.
Tomorrow is the day we react. Super Bowl Monday, the day after. Get started at 6 a.m. with Super Bowl champion Keyshawn Johnson. The morning show with Keyshawn, LZ, and Travis, 6 to 10. Stephen A. will be screaming with joy or weeping, 10 to noon. Then King of the Ramily, Steve Mason. Mason in Ireland, noon to 3. Purgatory with Steve, John, and Sedano at 3. And the Sedano show at 3:30. Don't miss a moment with us tomorrow. ESPN LA 710.
At Jack FM, you can enjoy the ice-cold, unfiltered, pure, unremarkable taste of a bunch of songs in a row. Locally brewed. 93.1 Jack FM.
Whip it! Whip it! Who said that?
Playing what we want.
This is Aaron Donald. You're listening to Super Bowl 53, the official home of the NFC champions.
This is Robert Woods, wide receiver from the LA Rams. You're listening to Super Bowl 53, the official home of the NFC champions. ESPN LA 710.
We've never been happier to give you the Subaru Drive summary. It had to wait for the 2:11 mark, 3rd quarter. It's brought to you by Subaru. Loves what makes a Subaru a Subaru. 10 plays, 42 yards, 4:22 the time elapsed, and a 53-yard field goal by Greg Zuerlein, longest in Super Bowl history for the Rams, and 1 yard shy of Steve Christie's Super Bowl record 54-yard field goal set in Super Bowl 28. It came after Jared Goff took a sack, losing 9 yards, so he covers up a critical mistake by the Rams quarterback.
I tell you what, Jared had Brandon Cooks wide open, but he came off him early because he was assuming that the coverage was going to go with him. He was trying to get to the corner route behind it. But you know what? Greg Zuerlein, we talked about it, not having him last year, not being a problem. He's showing that he is that safety, that blanket for this offense to get going.
So with just over a quarter to play in Super Bowl 53, it's a new game. 3 apiece as Greg Zuerlein will kick it away to Cordero Patterson, the return man for New England. He's drifting to his right, and he's going to let it bounce in the end zone for a touchback. Tom Brady will take over at the 25-yard line. Brady is 17 of 30 throwing for 195. 128 of those receiving yards belong to Julian Edelman. No touchdowns for Brady. He does have a pick. It came on the first drive of the game. It was intercepted by Corey Littleton, tipped by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
You know, all I can think about is last year's Super Bowl and how many points were scored and the expectation that everyone had going in with 2 offenses that were finding a way to go. But these defenses have found a way. And Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters have done a great job on the outside, limiting the big-time throws down the field.
Brady sets up in the shotgun for first down and 10 from the 25 with James White, his tailback. He gives inside. White looking for running room. Runs into Aaron Donald instead and is turned away after a gain of just 1. Michael Brockers holding up the front side of that play. 2nd and 9. One more thought on Greg Zuerlein, who hit from 53. He was a key member of the injury report over the last couple of weeks. Not his kicking foot, his left foot. No problem, at least at first glance, first effort here tonight.
Not at all. And we saw him in pregame kicking from a little bit further back than that.
2nd down and 9 from the Patriot 26. Brady starts empty. 5 wide. He takes the snap against a 4-man rush. He throws right side. It's caught by his back at the 28-yard line. James White taken down in the field of play by Mark Barron at the 31. There is a flag down thrown right at the point of separation between White and Mark Barron. Holding on the defense, it looks like. That'll give the Patriots a first down.
You know how many times I cried for that when I played? When a linebacker holds you?
A little option route on a linebacker.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 26. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Sean Perry, our referee. The Rams penalized, and the Patriots get a first down up to the 31-yard line.
Oh, he held him, though. He held him, grabbed a hold of that jersey, and that was an easy call there for the ref.
5th penalty on the Rams, 2 on the Patriots. I formation behind Tom Brady under center. They'll toss Rice. And cutting back to his left with running room, Sony Michel breaks it, the 45, and tackled at midfield, left numbers. LaMarcus Joyner dragged him down. Michael Brockers whiffed on the initial tackle. And just bending it to the backside of the play, Sony Michel with his best run of the night.
Yeah, you got to be able to get there. Ndamukong Suh had a chance to get him. So I want to say that was Corey Littleton as well, possibly.
Brockers had him wrapped up in the hole, and
there
he
we go.
missed it.
Yes, you got to be able to bring him down when he's running.
1st and 10 from midfield. Another run. Again, Michel working to his left. This time he only gets 4. Tackled at the 46-yard line by Corey Littleton. Final 35 seconds of the third quarter. We're tied at 3, Patriots and Rams.
Defense, understand this. The Patriots are finding ways to try to get the run game going. If they can run the ball, they will. They're running what we call a wham scheme, where they let the lineman go up, and the fullback ends up blocking the D lineman so they can get linemen up on linebackers.
In the eye again for 2nd and 5 from the LA 45. Brady under center, opens up left, gives to Michel. He's hit in the hole and stoned. Mark Barron, face mask to face mask at the 45. No gain. It's 3rd and 5 when we come back for the fourth quarter of Super Bowl 53. 3 apiece, Patriots and Rams on the ESPN LA Rams Radio Network.
Some job boards make you sort through tons of the wrong resumes, which makes finding a great candidate like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's not smart. The smart way? ZipRecruiter. They actively find and invite qualified candidates to apply. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack. ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire.
Try ZipRecruiter now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Rams. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Rams.
It either is or it isn't. When it comes down to it, that's all that really matters when choosing a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz. It's either certified by Mercedes-Benz factory-trained technicians or it isn't. It's either backed by an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 5 years or it isn't. It's absolute confidence in 30,000 precision parts, or it isn't. The Mercedes-Benz Certified Pre-Owned Sales Event, now through February 28th, only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Come in today and we'll help cover your first month's payment. Offer available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. There are those who settle for nothing less. For them, the choice is simple. It's either up to Mercedes-Benz standards, or it isn't. It's flawlessly maintained, or it isn't. It's either Mercedes-Benz Certified Pre-Owned, or it isn't.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on credit towards your first month's payment and certified pre-owned warranties.
A throbbing ankle sends roughly 5,000 painful reminders a day that you need to do something about it. Both ankles giving you grief? You get 10,000 step-by-step alerts. Yet somehow you carry on. But why? At the Cedars-Sinai Orthopedic Center, we offer treatment options, from minimally invasive procedures to total ankle replacements that can put a stop to chronic ankle pain. Visit our website or call 1-800-CEDARS-1. Cedars-Sinai, the official health partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
Super Bowl 53 is on ESPN LA 710, the home of Key, LZ, Trav, Stephen A, Mace, Ireland, and Sedano.
We greet you once again as we have throughout this 2018-19 campaign from our SoCal Mercedes-Benz broadcast booth. Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. We go to the fourth quarter. The score, New England 3, Los Angeles 3. Steven Gostkowski hit from 42 after missing from 46 in the first half. And Greg Zuerlein punched it through from 53 in that third quarter. Patriots have the football at the LA 44, facing 3rd down and 4 as we resume.
It's the fourth quarter of the biggest game of the year, biggest game of most of these guys' lives. Someone has to make a play. Offensively, or if it's a tip pass that gets intercepted, or you break on the ball, or you just get a sack and stop. I mean, that's what has to happen here for this defense.
Brady is empty on 3rd down and 4 from the 44. 3 to his left, 2 to his right. He's looking for the 40-yard line of the Rams on this snap. He's ready for it. It comes helmet high. He's looking right. He throws. It's incomplete. Incomplete right side with Corey Littleton on coverage on James White. And the Rams defense holds again. 4th and 4 from the 44. And the Patriots come out to punt.
I mean, in awe of the way these guys are playing. They're playing inspired. They're finding ways. Aqib Talib lines up on Gronk and covers him down the field. You have Corey, everyone's picking a guy up, and they're on him. That's what kind of play you have to play. And then Ndamukong Suh puts the pressure on Tom Brady.
Joe Cardona's the long snapper for New England. Ryan Allen awaits his snap. He drops the nose. He kicks it with the left foot. JoJo Natson knocks the gunner down, but the punt checks up at the 1 and bounces up to the 6 where it's down. Ryan Allen knows Johnny Hekker. Hekker beat him out to earn the job as Oregon State's scholarship punter, and so he sat for 2 seasons before transferring to Louisiana Tech, where he won the Ray Guy Award ahead of Hekker twice. And don't you think that's on his mind, as he has been fantastic here tonight?
I'm just trying to figure out how you know the ball's going to check up. I mean, that ball hit on the 1-yard line and then bounced back. And we've seen Hekker with that same type of kick.
Blah, blah, blah. No one's
little things like that will change the game for you.
Guess what? It's a tie game in the Super Bowl.
And someone's going to win a championship. Most of the Patriots fans are.
Jared Goff starts with his 7. He's 9 of 21 throwing for only 9.
Fake to Anderson. Goes to Anderson. Turns around on Hightower. Good effort by Anderson to turn what could have been a 2-yard gain into a 9-yard pickup.
Goff, great job getting rid of it right before he gets hit. And Anderson just using that size. But you see right there, this is how the game's going to be won. You got to take the hits and fire the ball under duress.
Continue to go with Anderson with Gurley on the sideline. Gurley 8 carries, 35 yards. Anderson 6 for 18. He just made a catch for 9.
That's a quarterback flaw. He changes the play.
Ball start, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Take him out of a 2nd and 1 to a 2nd and 6.
Well, watch Goff. He thinks it's on 1. He's like, oh no, I called it on 2. When you start thinking and going through a lot of plays at the line of scrimmage, sometimes you just forget that subtlety.
That's their 4th pre-snap penalty. And now they backtrack to the 11. Call on Anderson. Races outside. Gilmore's the ball's out, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, as he delivered a stiff arm, the football was left behind.
This is it. 2 tight ends, and you just hand off. Now cut and bounce outside. That's how you got to run the ball. And wow, Gilmore with a perfect punch to get that ball out. And that really is fortunate for the Rams.
Took a while for that pigskin to roll to the sideline.
Yes, it did.
3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 with 13 and a half to go. Here's Goff looking right. Completes it for the first to Cooks, who rolls over for an extra yard. And the Rams have a little breathing room after the gain of 8.
Goff slides right, but Cooks comes all the way across the field. He's got to find a soft spot. Stay right there. Stay. Find it. And then Goff throws it to him. And moves the chains.
Gurley's in, Tony. Gurley comes back in.
Well, it's just a pass. They want him in pass pro and then throw it to him.
Here it comes over to Gurley. Diving catch and a loss of 1. John Simon was over there to make that play ineffective. Let's go to Trace.
Well, thanks, Jim. When I spoke to Sean McVay coming out of the locker room, he told me it's not the knee that's limiting him. They will continue to rotate between him and C.J. Anderson. But I can tell you, C.J. Anderson, constant conversations with Gurley on the sideline, trying to be that mentor he was brought to be, trying to keep Gurley focused. We'll see if he can get something going on this drive, Jim. 2nd
and 11. And a timeout called by New England. Patriots defense takes the timeout with 12:23 to go.
I had 33 surgeries to date.
I love video games, my friends, my family, and again video games.
It's his way of interacting with his friends when he can't physically otherwise do it.
What I like about the adaptive controller is now everyone can play. You can just say, all right, that's that button, that's that button, that's that button. Perfect.
One of the biggest fears early on is, how will Owen be viewed by the other kids? He's not different when he plays.
No matter how your body is or how fast you are, you can play. It's a really good thing to have in this world.
All right, I'm getting in the car now. I'll see you soon.
Sounds like a plan. Whoa!
Sorry, I dropped ya.
It's really dark down here.
Don't let this happen to you. The WeatherTech Cup Phone fits virtually any size cup holder.
That's better.
Order your cup phone today at WeatherTech.com.
Miller Lite is made with barley, water, hops, hop extract, and corn syrup. Bud Light is made with barley, rice, water, hops, and no corn syrup.
Hey, is someone whispering beer ingredients in there?
Shh, shut up.
When I came across Carson, he just like he'd been to the meat grinder.
It was raining pretty hard. I could hear people inside the vehicle screaming.
Remember a scene of fire, man. We about to get you out, bud. We about to get you out.
Just a true miracle to be alive.
Hightower was with the training crew during that timeout, taping up his left hand. Chung has come back out after the x-rays and out for the remainder of this game. Let's bring in Evan real quick from that sideline.
Dante Hightower, guys, is in some discomfort with that left hand. They've taken off the glove, retaped it a couple times. He's trying to flex through it. As you can see, he's continued to be on the sideline, taking a lot of fluids as well. We'll have to monitor it as it develops.
2nd and 11. Goff. A lot of pressure around his feet. Throws it incomplete. Jackson on the coverage.
This is really just Bill Belichick special. I want you to watch these combinations of these guys that go over here and they go. Watch how many guys by the Patriots are all over here waiting on these routes. I mean, there's nowhere for you to go. They know what's coming right now. And Goff's trying to stand in. There's just not a lot of stuff. It's really hard when Belichick has a beat on you.
3rd and 11. Fires it over the head of Reynolds. And we've got a flag.
This could be holding on defense.
The flag is out at the 39-yard line.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 24, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That came on 3rd and 11.
And Gilmore, I watched the route, and when he was running it, he ran it, but then he kind of just holds him right here all the way and then doesn't really let go at the top. It's kind of an easy call. Cooks has a route where he just turns and comes back to the quarterback.
First defensive penalty on New England tonight. And Goff, who has been knocked down many times in this game.
It's tough sledding.
Gurley, the running back. Fake it to him. Steps up. Connects. Cooks. 44-yard line. Right in front of Gilmore.
Best throw of the game for Goff. Cook's going to go up, and then boom, right back. Same exact route combination. They didn't think that Gilmore was going to sit on it, and they were correct. You run him up, you sit and come back to the quarterback, and Goff throws it early. You're starting to feel it. Now you can do a lot. Just get up and hand this ball off. You could play action here. You could do anything.
A drive that started back at the 7. Gurley makes